Hi, my name is Simone Mignot, and I am a personal and business coach. I help individuals with their personal growth and development while gaining clarity and direction. My approach is focused, God-centered, and very intentional. It's not a quick fix. So if you feel stagnant and you need clarity, please feel free to visit my website, SimoneMignot.com.
Sometimes in life you feel defeated, but it's not over. Hold on, don't give in. You're passing through your testing season. Where is your faith? You gotta win. You gotta win. Oh yeah.
That you understand that you need coaching to be able to live your best life. And so you own that. My coaching for my life so that I can be the best version of myself.
Hey, good evening. How are we doing? I'm excited once again this week to be sitting on the blue couch, and I'm very excited because it's May and it's my month, and Sunday is my day, and there is a woman sitting on my couch and she has many children, so Sunday I go fair day 100%. But good evening, viewers. Go tell your friends that I'm on and I'm live. Remember to subscribe, like, and share this podcast so more persons can jump on here. Now, I have in the room, a full room. I have Jermaine, and he might look very intent over there. Jermaine, am I doing everything right? Okay, I'm good because the intent look over and give me, and then Kenny, him over there, so I'll do something else. But I have these two wonderful men in my life that have helped me to be where I am today. I want to big them up, big up my photographer, and big up my cinematographer. Did I get it right, Kenny? Yes, Legacy Legacy International, Legacy Production International, and Gemini Photography is here. And so I want to say thank you. Now, tonight I'm pleased to have Miss Keisha Hayle, principal of Padmore Primary School, and we're going to have a meaningful conversation about the sacrifice behind the service. Often when we think about educators, we think of lessons, grades, exams, classroom. But a principal carries more than that. She helps to lead the vision. She supports teachers. She supports children. She carries the children them to her house. She sell her house. She do everything to make sure that the children are good. She's in the community and she's doing what she needs to do so that the children can benefit. And tonight, I really want us to look behind the title, and we're going to talk about the heart of the person who is serving, the service, and what it truly takes to keep showing up every single day as a principal. Now, Sharon Redwood, the educator, tell me not to say principal. The right word is principal. So she's not in here tonight to tell me why it is principal, but it is principal. So I have the principal right here. I'm going to read my statement and then I'm going to talk about my sponsors before I show you the beautiful woman sitting to my right. Now, my statement reads, if you know your intent, you can transform your behavior. When you're aware of your purpose, you begin to make room for direction and clarity. Your actions start to align with what truly matters, and over time your path becomes clear. I want to big up my sponsor, face forward. Yes, Sharon Wint Levy. Yes. So you see this face? So it beat up? Well beat. Sharon Wint Levy. So if you need to have your makeup done for the wedding, for a speaking engagement, for graduation, whatever it is, please go to Face Forward. She will put your face right. She will set you right. And she's not just a makeup artist. She's somebody that you can talk to. She's easy to be around. Is not one of those people that is going to make you look like a monkey. But so this is what my face looks like. So you see? Yeah, she was the one who actually taught me how to do makeup, by the way. So when you see me do my makeup, it's because she has taught me the techniques, and so I want to big her up. Of course, I also want to big up the shipping company that Pastor Cavan is running right now. Do we have that? We can show that on the screen as well. We want to support Kingdom. Hi Dawn. Hi Monique. Only Monique and Donna see, so I can't call to anybody else. Ship with One, that's Pastor Cavan. So if you want to get your items into Jamaica, you can go through Ship with One. Very on time, very professional, and you won't be disappointed. So sign up today with Ship with One. And I want to thank all the other persons that have been supporting Sampars Cash and Carry. They're Mount Trading, they're friends of mine, but they also support, and you must shop with them. We are talking about Kingdom. We are supporting the Kingdom. We're going to the Kingdom people. We spend our money. Yeah, we'll keep it in the Kingdom so the Kingdom can grow nice. Don't Keisha?
Same way.
All right, see it there. So I now will introduce my beautiful guest. To my right, probably your left, Miss Hayle. Good evening. Thank you for joining.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's so good to sit with this woman. I've heard listen, the amount of things me hear about Keisha. Keisha, I don't know what I don't hear about you. I hear say you sell your house. I hear say you give away everything. And our son is inside here. I wonder how you manage, son, if your mother sell her house. Where you sleep? But Keisha has done so much for her children. I actually am living close to a couple of those children that goes to Padmore. They are brilliant children. Listen, one of them passed recently from Meadowbrook High School. I won't call her name because I didn't ask her mother permission, so I won't say. But let me tell you, Keisha don't play when it comes to her children. So I want to talk to you, Keisha. What drew you to teaching?
What drew me to teaching? My mom was a basic school teacher, right? And I have many role models as a teacher, and they helped grow me. So I decided that I would go into teaching. At least it drew me also because the role models, them are like they model me.
Yeah.
So I knew that this was my
This is
profession.
what you wanted
Yes,
to
definitely.
do. And you knew that teaching was not just going to be a profession. How did that came about? Because of course, you know, a teacher should go and she do her little, a little subject them and so on, then she go university and she gets certified and she's now a teacher. But for you, it's not just about the profession. When did you realize that teaching was not just a profession for you?
Okay, let me backtrack. When I went to university, I did politics as a degree, and I did psychology as a degree.
Wow.
And then I went and I did my master's in education.
Wow.
But so with the psychology part of it,
Right.
I really wanted to, give to really know the children are just not. You just come to school and learn. I want to know them. I want to know where they live. I want to know if they are a single mother, father. I have like nearly 200 enrolled, and you can just go and just call a name, and I can tell her everything about them. I make it my business.
You make it your business.
Yes, they are my kids.
Yeah. So
Yes.
it was for you. It was going to university, doing psychiatry or psychology,
Psychology.
and then deciding that you wanted to do more than just be a teacher. You wanted to know everything about the child, where the
Right.
child come from, what the background of the child. You want up in there.
That's it.
Mighty God. But teachers give so much.
Yes.
It's beyond things that we see. I had a grade 4 teacher named Miss Hill. And Miss Hill used to carry me home on a weekend. because she want me to do the homework.
Yes.
And I was raised as in a humble beginning, and she wanted to make sure that education was my thing, that I got the education. So I cannot forget that lady. If I came and I didn't have certain things, she would make sure that I have it. If it's an exercise book and I need to get it, Miss Hill would purchase it for me. But you guys give so much. What has this journey required from you to be where you are, where you're sitting today?
Oh, that would be a long thing to say.
Come talk about it more here.
Teachers, I think teachers are born. You know, you're born, the brilliant teachers, the ones who really understand what to do and do what they need to do. It's a calling. It's a calling.
Yeah.
And if you realize that you don't like it, or you're not, or you would do it without money, you know, it's more than a profession.
Yeah.
These children, most of them maybe from broken homes, as I said, they don't have it. You have to see in the future and know that this child, you know, that child, a future lawyer, is a doctor. No man, that one is an electrician. That one, it's like you pin it out, you know, and you want them to get there.
Yeah.
So it becomes your passion also to get them there.
Yeah.
I remember when I went to Padmore, this little one, I won't call her name, in a little one-room board house, and but she's so bright. I say, you know, this little one could be a doctor. Yeah. So you carry them home. Right now I have kids at my home. You have to carry them home and let them and give them that fulsome love, and give them a different way of life. And sometimes you have to take them from the parents.
Wow.
Yes, man. You have to do what you have to do to ensure that vision come to and to ensure that the child become an able citizen. You see, we're not here now, Simone, just for ourselves. You know. I try to tell my children that. I say, look here, there's something bigger. The purpose is bigger.
Yes.
Just imagine, we are down here on earth.
Yes.
We are on a journey, and the journey is a short journey.
Yes.
They say this journey now,
Yes.
it must be fulsome, so that when you leave the earth, you know, say, yes, I have fulfilled what I come down here to do.
Yes.
You understand
Yes.
me? And don't let anybody stop that.
Yes.
When you do it with all the passion.
Yes.
Everything you have, you give it everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
So
Yes,
it's
so
right.
you see how the passion a jump out. Miss Hill is a passionate lady, you know. She loves what she do.
Yes.
And Wednesday was Teachers Day, and I mean, I big up the teachers, because had it not been for the teachers like Miss Hill, I don't know what would have happened to we as a country.
Yes.
Because she is going into the nitty-gritty of the heart of our nation, which is those that are in need or less fortunate, and she's making sure that she's bringing out of them what God has deposited into them. So she's not just seeing them as a little boy with a little dirty foot and so, and you seem like a white class car boy, move from the. She sees the purpose that is in him, and it is for her a calling.
It's a calling.
People, they see the title as principal, according to my friend, but they don't understand the weight behind what that comes with. I want you to share with us, what's that responsibility look like as a parent? I know you say you have people, children at home. Talk to me about that responsibility.
You have to take it as a holistic thing, in that it's not about just educating the child. There's a lot of factors that go into a child and what they are to become. So you have to you have to know the family that they are into, the home what they are into.
Mm-hmm.
You have to know if the mother need more support. You have to go find the father if
My
the father
God,
need them life, and
Jesus.
call him and say, you know, go look for the
Wow.
child, and this and that and that. So you make it your business to find out everything that would be a barrier to the child's success.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you have to do that and know.
Jeez.
Yes, you have to know if they're eating, what they're eating, if they're eating like if they eat breakfast, and what to eat when they go home. So you know that when the child comes to school, they have to ensure them get a balanced meal because they may not be getting it at home.
Yes.
So you have to find out. You have to find out which books them have and which books them don't have. And if the mother don't have it, you find sponsors.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a lot of things.
It's a lot of things.
Yeah, but it work out because the child themselves, what you're doing, it's not just educating children.
Yeah.
It is giving them a future.
Giving them a future.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Monique is here, my moderator. Thank you so much. And for the guys that are on here, Monique says, thank you for thinking of others, because of what you're poured in. And we've had our opportunity as a foundation to go into certain communities to partner with certain schools, and so we understand the responsibility that principals and teacher, and not just about the child coming to school and learning, but as you said, to make sure that the child has a meal, that you're also looking at what's going on at the home.
Yes.
You're able to dissect all of that. How long have you been a teacher?
25 years this year.
25 years.
Yeah.
Big up yourself, lady.
Yes.
25 years. How did it start? Tell me about
I came out
Padmore.
of university.
Yeah.
And I went back to my primary school,
Mm-hmm.
and they had a 4 months opening.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I didn't do education yet. I did politics. I did psychology, and I
Right.
wanted to work.
Yeah.
So I went there, and she said she had a 4 month vacancy. I said I would take it, and the 4 months they gave me grade 6.
Mm-hmm.
I had 60 odd kids in the class.
Jesus of mercy.
And I just fell in love with
Wow.
them. I just fell in love with them. I started visiting the home.
Wow.
So if you're not at school, I'm going to find you. Right? And I started making breakfast for them in the morning, because most of them weren't coming for breakfast, so I get up early and get breakfast. And they had mandatory extra lesson, because they gave me a class, and most of them fail grade 4 tests. So I said, you cannot just write them off to them fail a test.
Wow.
You understand? Grade 6 is coming up.
Yeah.
So I said, okay then, these are my kids, so let me tell her what I'm going to do. I'm going to order them life. I go to the house, I visit the home to find out how them live and where them live.
Yes.
Right? So me start telling the mother and say, look here, this is what I would do. I went into a place, a home where it's like a curtain part the room between the mother and a gentleman and the child. I said, she can't stay. I said, pack her up. She said, stay with me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, so I start take them until my
Pack
27
her
of them at my home.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I clear the downstairs flat, and I have a girls' dorm and a boys' dorm, and kept the kids them. And when they have to go to school,
What you're saying that right now, you clear your downstairs.
No, what I'm saying,
Right.
then. Yes, I cleared my
you
downstairs.
cleared your downstairs flat,
Yes.
and you had a boys' dorm
and a
girls' dorm.
Yes. Yes,
So,
you have to take them because they are doing GSAT, so they need to focus. Them can't focus with all of that around them. So the vulnerable one, them you have to take them. If we are serious about education in this country,
Yeah.
right, we need to have schools where we take the kids in. We take them and house them.
Yeah, I believe so too.
Yes.
Because that's
house them.
one of the dreams that the Rescue Package has. One of the things that we have mandated to do is that we wanted to build something that we could take those vulnerable children and house them. So, and help to teachers like you help us to help them to educate them so that they can, because if your children are educated and they have better lives, then we have a better nation. So I'm right there with you. We have to take the children. So you left grade 6, and then what? How did Padmore came about?
Okay, so after I did my master's, my education officer, Miss Clark,
Yes.
when she come, she always say I have to go into Miss A class, because when you go in my class well fixed up and have all the charts and all of that. You
Yeah.
can't get lost in my class.
Yeah.
Once I teach, unless I have to build a chart.
Yeah.
So she always says, so you should be a principal. I know piano mind. But there was an opening at Padmore, and I applied. She told me to apply, I applied, and I got the job.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you have been a principal at that school,
Yeah.
at that school for how long?
14 years now.
14 years.
14 years.
So tell me about that time when you sell your house.
Oh, you're going there.
Hey, we need to go there because the sacrifice of the teacher make for sell our house.
Oh,
Me say our son
God.
sit down with me over. Me want to ask, where you
Yeah,
sleep,
man.
Papa? What about Mr. Samuel?
No,
where you
him can't-
sleep?
him can't
when
tell her.
mommy
Him can't
sell
tell her the
house?
journey. Him can't. No, man. He can't tell her the journey. 'Cause he was at Padmore.
Yes.
He came at grade 1.
Yes,
So he knows.
the whole
he
journey.
knows the journey.
Yes.
The home that I said we moved that up. We moved up to my mom's house.
Yeah.
Right. And 'cause I had to sell the house because Padmore needed help, and I went to several persons, and people don't understand, you know. They don't understand that we're on a God journey.
Mm.
I don't think them understand
Jesus. Yes.
what your life is. You are made up to do something, some wonderful things. You know. Everybody in this room, you know.
Yeah.
And we have to find our passion.
Yeah.
You understand? me?
Yes.
My passion may not be your passion.
Yes.
But we all have passion to
Yeah,
make
yeah.
this earth a great journey with whatever. And not only that, we can't think of ourselves.
Yeah.
I always say, if I must build back a house, I don't want no big house.
Yeah.
I just want comfortable rooms for my children.
Yeah.
And I build some one-room house for other people.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah.
When we leave this earth, Simone, we have
Yes.
to understand that,
Yeah.
you know, we're going to be called to find out what we did
While we're
with
on
blessings.
earth. Yeah.
What we did with what God blessed us with.
Yeah.
I know my calling.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
understand me? And I got 100%. So
Yeah.
it doesn't matter if it's 14 years or it's 1 year I'm
Yeah.
into it. The first year I'm into it, all the passion I put in the same passion.
Way. And by the way, guys, she's serious because I tried to get this lady. And Pep must did that go on. Mrs. Sutter, we couldn't get her onto the phone. I said, Sharon, where is Miss Hale? She said, girl, you're not going to get her until after Pep. And so said, so done. Right after the Pep, she said, Miss Simone, Miss Hale is not easy. So the level of sacrifice that this woman has made, and I know she represents a lot of teachers in this
Yes.
nation who are very passionate about their purpose, because as she said, this is a calling for her life. So teaching is not just a profession. So I know there are some teachers out there I'm not got taught down to, no. We don't really like the teaching. You know, can step away from it. Because we only want people who like children and can pour into the children and build them up. Because if we don't do that, then we're going to have a nation that is struggling, and we are struggling a bit. So I wanted to put that plug out there because I've seen teachers who just get into the profession because, that is something that they can do, but they don't love what they do. What would you say to teachers like that? Or what would you have
before
to
I
say?
go there,
Yeah,
Simone, before I go there,
Yes.
I want to say that the teaching is just a part of how you educate
Just
children.
the teaching is just a part of how you educate the children, all right?
yes. The education of the children is a holistic thing. The home have to be a part. The stakeholders, there's stakeholders to education. Every child can be great, Every one of them. Every one of them.
Everyone.
But let me tell you something. They have to be the stakeholders around them, the parents, the neighbors, teachers. Everybody have to understand what they need to do to this child to make them great.
Yeah.
You understand me? Sometimes we have some children who the teacher, remember, the teacher have 47 of them.
Yes.
So she teach them
Yes.
why some coming out and some not coming out. Why some are brighter than some have more capability. But why is it such a disparity? I think it's a support what some of them get. They have some parents that them throw partner to make sure they book them. You have some serious mothers and fathers. And you have some of them just drop them.
Yeah, just drop down.
It's the ones who drop them and when me call them and them like when me call them and say, "Priscilla." You see, when me visit, me just turn up at the house.
Yes, man.
Yes, man, them know say the mother come.
Yes.
Yeah, man. The mother reach.
The mother reach.
Yes, man, and them know. So when me come now, I say, wait there. Why I'm out of school 2 days?
Yeah.
Why I don't have the books them? I have to
Yeah.
set them straight. I have
Yeah.
to set the parents them straight. you know.
Yeah.
I have to set them straight sometimes. Them understand. So look here, this child can be a doctor. This child can be a lawyer. This child can pass for Arden. This child can pass for Immaculate. What you doing?
What you doing?
Yes,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
You have to set them straight.
You have to
man.
get strong pan them.
Yeah, so
listen, it's
you
not a
asked me a
joke.
question about the
Yes,
teachers.
yes.
I would say to some of them, I said, listen up now. You understand me? It's a life we're dealing with. It's futures we're dealing with. You know?
Yeah.
You understand me? So you cannot look at it as a personal thing to say that, oh, I can make some money.
Yeah.
It's not about making
not
some
about
money.
making money.
No, it's not about
If it was
that.
money, you wouldn't.
No, it's not about that.
No.
We like money, you know, but
yeah.
it's not about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
It is about the future of the child. How we're going to build our nation. And it's not only that. God is there looking down on you and give you all of this to say that, look here, Keisha, it's the lifestyle I'm going to want to change here.
Mm-hmm.
I see you something, you know. You see you something. You can't just go halfway.
Yeah.
You understand me? Up to last week, my son, you know, him said to me, Mommy, you do it all already. Why you still got so hard? I asked him. That's why I have to go hard. Every day me go hard. Yes, man, because you change your cohort, new children come, new problems come,
Yeah.
everything. So you have to sort out everything.
Yeah.
I can't go on my bed and not sort out.
Yeah.
And I find out, say, like the child not really happy at the home, I go take them. I go for them.
Whoa.
Yes, I have to go for them.
Boy, Miss Hill, if nobody never tell you thanks, if this nation never salute you, may I salute you tonight on behalf of this nation and tell you, say, God see it, and there's so much more that God wants to do through you because of your heart for the children of this nation.
Yes.
What other sacrifices have you made? I know you sell your house. What else you do, Samuel? What other
He's very eloquent, he can tell you.
What other sacrifices you make, Keisha? What else
Samuel,
you do?
come in here.
What other sacrifices?
Samuel tell me some love Padmore more than my children them.
Oh my God!
And I tell him, say it's not that him know my love. He helps me sometimes when I carry them down the house. All my kids them get the gift of teaching. Every single one.
Really?
Of them. Every single one.
Wow. So Samuel over there, hey,
Mhm.
but Samuel,
He
I didn't
tutors
prophet,
them.
you know, but you know, a prophet is a teacher, you know, so you know, said Samuel have that in him. Samuel,
He's very good.
gotta come for you, gotta run so till him a come for you, Samuel. Remember Auntie tell you. Yeah.
Yes, man.
What else?
When you
What
see that boy
Mhm.
teaching, me
Yes.
sit down and say, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me say, wow. Can't believe it. Say, him-
Wow.
And guess what? When him teach my kids them,
Mm-hmm.
like him, I have an ex-teacher who is in the grade 6 classroom,
Mm-hmm.
and he came up there and verbatim, we tell him to go and teach. I'm never prepared to teach it. And so when him finish and explain it and cut it down for them applaud him. So, Your Honor, but Miss Hill, me never get applause yet.
That is only for Samuel. That is reserved for Samuel.
You
But
understand.
wow. But sacrificing the time, because as
Oh,
Samuel said,
sorry.
you love Padmore, so you've made that sacrifice
Sometimes when
as well.
him angry, him sad to me.
Yeah.
But it's not that. It's just that I don't have to have somebody physically around me to say do my job or do it well. God is always there.
He's always there.
Yes, and he
Yes.
knows, and I get dreams. I'm a dreamer. That's
Wow.
my gift. So I get dreams. I said the school before I actually
My
went up there.
God. Yes, man.
Right. So
Visionary.
right.
Yes.
So I know what I had to do and all of that, and he gives
Wow.
me dreams to tell me what I need to do, and
Yeah.
it's just real surreal.
Right.
Yeah, man. God is
Yeah.
the art of my life.
Yeah.
I can't do anything without him.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Guys, make sure you're sharing this video. This is really an awesome conversation. Monique says you are doing a remarkable job. Thank you for the way in which you serve. You're making an impact. You have invested. And let me tell you, just listening to you right now warms my heart. No, I know over the years, 25 years, that's long. Things have changed
Lot.
from when we did a go to school to now. And the children have also changed. What has been your experience with over the 25 years with the then and now?
Okay, the then things were all right. Our society has changed, right? What I noticed, the culture, especially the lower socioeconomic people, the culture is like a hustle culture. So most of them, education is not at the forefront,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
they
yeah.
have a bright child, yes, and whatever, but miss, I have about 5 of them, so only 2 can come school Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and
Jesus.
Thursday, 2.
Oh my
and
God.
yes,
Oh,
so you have to know as a principal, and you have to buffer. You have to try find ways for them to come to school and give them lunch, and you understand me, and the bus fare, and let them travel free on the bus, and you just have to. And the thing is that if you have, say, you have 180 children and like 8 of them are vulnerable, you have to know the compartmentalize it and say, all right, this is, you're going to try to fix this one, that one, that one. And, it takes up a lot of your time and your personal time. Even with the children, sometimes they're home, they wonder, what mommy
Where
call me
they?
down how much time, where
Where
mommy
they?
maybe go and visit the home there and go
Yeah.
try find a father they want this, and think him going to use all the money at the one bar.
One bar.
Yes, you understand. There's a lot of dynamics to it.
Yeah.
It's either you're going to divorce yourself from these things and say, all right,
Yeah.
I'm going to, and then just come and teach. But if you're
Yeah.
going to do that, you're not going to be
As effective as you would want to
right,
be.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things I think in education they could do to make my life better and the children's life
Yeah.
easier.
Yeah.
I think because I'm a psychologist now, I can use my skills. But what about a principal who
Who don't have
don't
that.
right?
Yeah.
You need to have social workers.
Social
yes,
workers
you
are
need to
needed in schools.
Yes, you need to have. You have
Wow.
one guidance counselor. They want to give you a guidance counselor if you have 250 students. Right. It can't be like that. The dynamics has changed, as I said.
Yeah.
Right. So the communities are not protectors of the kids. Then
Like one time, they usually protect us as a, that's not
Right.
happening. Like,
not happening again. The hustle culture. I remember I visited some home, and this is the home, and this is where they are gambling. You understand? So the child
it's
is
exposed.
right. You understand me?
Yeah.
We don't have the libraries again where
Yeah,
where we
because
can
we used to go to library.
we
They
lost
leave
in
a
the books.
library,
We lost in
yeah.
the books. The
Yeah.
children don't have that again.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah.
It's the advent of social medias and playing games and all of those
Mighty
things.
God.
There's a lot of distraction. So you need to have psychologists and social workers.
And social
Yeah,
workers
so
in
so
the
they work
schools.
with the school now.
Yeah.
So that you find the vulnerable children and they have counseling session with the parents them and counseling. Some of the
And the
single mothers, you
parents,
see,
them
you
need-
talk about then and now, the single mothers are not coping.
Oh, God.
I had a with Smile Single Mothers Incorporated Learning Empowerment where I talk to them. I just have a session and sit them down, all 30 of them one time, and just talk to them. But in the middle of it is breaking down and breaking down. The fathers are not there. Them left with the children them, and they're trying to balance their life and the children's life and the school life, and it is a lot. It is a lot.
It's a
So
lot.
to get a child where they are success story, it's
Yeah.
a lot going into it, See.
Yeah.
There's a lot going into that, and we just think about as a teacher. No, it can't be just a teacher.
Yeah.
It's a community
It's
growing
a
this
community
child.
because that's how I was raised. And I'm sure that's how you were raised.
Yes.
Everybody, I had
Uncle get
uncle,
involved,
aunts,
grandma,
grandmother.
everybody.
Yes, that's how I was raised.
Not
My
again. Everybody
God.
fending for themselves. Everybody trying to
It's a
survive.
hustle culture,
It's a-
as you say, it's all about me. So over the years,
Yes. It has changed.
oh my God! And how do you believe we can address that as a nation?
Okay. As I said, we have to find the children who we see are going down the mile. the when you see that something is wrong at the home, right? It's not about just taking away the children. It's about the support. You know, sometimes the mother have so many children, and she do have the support. That child need a little more. That you understand me? So you have to get the social workers in, find a plan for this child. Or are we maybe some books the child want because the mother don't buy the books. So what I do, I ask my big up Super Nation, right? I have how much thousands of friends, and some of them will buy books, buy shoes and whatever. When I tell them the story of my kids, them have people who help with my kids at the school.
with school.
Yes.
Well, you can add the Rescue Package Foundation to your list, because if you need some books and some school shoes and stuff, you just let us know and we will rally around you, right, Monique Cottrell? Yep, that's what we do. Michelle says, heart of service, that is the impact our children need to align with potential. They just need a chance to excel. I'm not a ball today, no, I'm a ball. It's needed. They do need an avenue to be heard and feel they have someone to talk to. And I love how you say you're not just catering just to the children, you're also looking at it from a holistic position where you're also catering to the parents. And you have a system. How is that working? Is that still working where you're gathering the mothers? Has that been effective for you? Do you have enough support where that is concerned?
What I do is that either I call them into my office or I go and visit them. Right, so I have some parents where I find out that certain they're not coping.
Yeah.
And you know, we show it first, the children.
Yeah.
Children let you know that the parents not coping.
Yeah.
Right. So I try to reach out to the mothers. Sometimes I keep the children for them. I remember my mother was in the hospital, she was doing a surgery. And I take the little boy for a couple of weeks. My mother, she got a break to go to Canada.
Yeah.
And I kept the little girl for 7 years. 7 years I had her.
So, what you will I hear that story there? What say? You hold her for 7 years, mother gone to Canada, so how that work out? What happened to the child after?
Well, she eventually took her up.
She migrated.
Yeah, she migrated.
Papa Jesus, no, listen, no, you forget one award. No, man, never call him. No, sir, you forget one national award. No, I mean, no, all world, you need one for the world stage. 7 years. And then you sent her to her mom.
Yes, and then I sent her to her mom.
How old is she now?
32.
That's so like nice story. I'd love to have her on my blue couch. She tell me about it.
Oh God.
My God. But that's just awesome. Have you ever had a season where you just felt overwhelmed?
Yes.
You can't bother, this is tough. What would you say was
not that I
at
can't
time?
bother, but I have seasons where I think this is very overwhelming, but you know, God said to me that, look here, you have 3 children, I'm going to help you with them. You know, as you help other people, kids. Sometimes I go to God. I go to God and say, God, I need a withdrawal.
Yeah.
Everything I'm putting in is like a deposit.
Yeah.
Someone will deposit in people's life. It's not about us.
It's not about us.
God will deal with us.
Yes.
In everything we want.
Yes.
His time and our time is different.
Yes.
So we are here now to pour into His people.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
He's chosen us to do
Yeah.
that. So there are some times when I feel overwhelmed, and sometimes my kids giving different issues.
Yeah.
You understand me? I'm
Yeah,
saying,
man.
God, me need to deal with this film.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you need to deal with this part of it, because you know, so me can't focus, me can't do your work.
Yes.
Like my son who is he's in law school at UTech.
Yes.
And although he's there, I'm saying that as an educator, there's no much perks you get for education. You have to pay the full fee.
You have to pay the full fee.
How much hundreds of thousands every 3 months.
Yeah.
You know? And I think educators who have stayed apart, spend 10, 15, 20 years in Jamaica.
Yeah.
We could have gone away many moons ago.
Many moons ago.
You could leave.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that the government can do better.
Yeah.
They can do better.
Yeah.
I don't think that I should be paying full sorry, my son doing law. I
Yeah.
don't think I should pay him full fee for him to be law.
As a teacher.
Yes,
As a teacher, there
educator, I've
should be
gained so
some
much.
perks
There
that the
should be.
teacher gets, because you know, you're pouring into other teachers and you have your own children. And
Right.
I've never even looked at it like that, but now that you're saying it, the teachers should have something that they're getting
Right.
outside of just like a 9 to 5 regular job where everybody I do.
Right.
You know, you like, for me, teachers supposed to be seen like mothers and fathers. You know, the role there as a mother and a father,
But
there's a
yeah.
special place, because when I send my children to school, they're at school more than they're at home.
That is so true.
Yeah.
So you need that kind of teacher who really care for
Yeah.
them.
So you drop them out at 7 o'clock, then go extracurriculum by 4 o'clock. You pick them up, then go them do them homework, them go them bed, then go back to school the next. So the teachers are so important. So I do agree with that. That teachers should have a little bit more perk than they are getting, especially when it comes to their children in university. I mean, how have just working with children helped to shape you?
Oh God. Well, these children is like, yeah, I remember I said this animal, and they carry their young. I don't remember the animal on them.
The kangaroo?
Anyway. I
Is it
don't
kangaroo?
remember it.
Kangaroo.
On them.
Yeah.
Right? No,
Yeah.
they must attach all over their body. These children, I'm spiritually attached to them. You understand? Yes. So it's like you
Solid.
want them. You may have 3 biological children, but you have many,
Yeah.
and I love them. I love all of them.
Yeah.
Right. So you want to channel their lives. If you're the one who left me at the school, they still go down. Them giving problem. Like them go to a school. Like I have a couple of them that went down to Pembroke Hall,
Mm-hmm.
and the principal comes. I have some kids there, you know, whatever. And what is when I go down there, them straighten up. Them straighten up. 'Cause
Yes,
them,
man.
yes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Miss Hale come.
Yes, me come now.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And them a give me all kind of excuse why this happened and whatever. And
Yes.
even the ones them who leave them could be 30 odd. I remember I went down to Meadowbrook and I see one of them with a ganja. And so I look up and say, hide it. I said, what that you have? It's when I moved to my car.
And God.
Yes, man, them not. Yeah, me see me big now, you know, me say, I don't
Eh,
care.
Don't care. Don't care. I mean, I know that, as you say, the children then and the children now, the fact that we're in a hustling culture,
Yeah.
so parenting is a little different than it was over the years. But for the parents, what would you want them to know about their children that they are not in tune with? Because sometimes we see our children, and more than they are alive, and they are someone that God has given you responsibility over, to bring this child to a place like Samuel, because in the word, when Anna prayed for Samuel was given to Anna for a specific time, because God had a plan. So it's not just sex and nice and skinny teeth and so baby come here. The child is here because there is a purpose.
Purpose on their life.
And the parents does not understand that, because maybe they were never exposed to that growing up, that they were purpose, and so them just go through life and not feel connected because of whatever. Because the children go through abandonment issues when there are no fathers in the house, and rejection. We know how that go, and the enemy just have them know like a tie because
Yes.
father gone. But what would you say to parents about their children and how they care for these children?
Okay. I would say to them that they need to ensure that they have a spiritual foundation. So these children, you alone cannot grow these children. Make sure they are in church. Make sure they go to church.
Go Sunday school.
Yes. Make sure you pray for your child. Know to pray. It is very important you know to pray, because these children are a gift from God. So when you are facing battles with them, you have to call back on God and say, God, help me to do the right things. Help me to make the right decisions where they are concerned.
Yeah.
right? We are fleshy beings. We sometimes we try too hard to think out things when God don't have it planned out already. You understand me? So we have to understand that. Look here, we as parents, these children are gifts. Yeah, they are gifts.
Yeah.
You understand me? And we have to treat them precious.
Yeah.
We have to do, and it's not about, when we have children, it's not about us again.
Yeah. That
We have
don't.
to put. Well,
Yeah.
it's not about the wigs, and it's not about the nice clothes. You have to make sure, say, you put the children first.
Yes.
I wanted to go and do my PhD, and I said, no, I'm going to school my children. I'm going to send them through,
Yeah.
and then I'll take it up after that.
After
But
that.
they have to come before me right
Yeah, yeah. So parents, it's your responsibility, even though I be maybe talking to a single mother and you may say, boy, it's just me alone. But let me tell you, God has given you what you need, You just don't know. You just don't. You see, if you come into that understanding of this great creator, you would know that everything that you need, as Miss Hill says, you have it. And so you're going to have to look beyond everything else and understand that this is a gift that God has given. He has given you this gift to make sure that this gift walk out their purpose. Talk to a teacher that grades are just more important, like the grades them. Why you talk to them teacher, they who just focus on the 90 odd and the something. One thing I never like about teacher, one of my boys went to George's, and one of the things, we never want to call the school, but one of the things I didn't like about some of the teachers there, that means that you call the name, I forgot calm down pan with me that go say. All right. Pull it in sim, what I didn't like about some of the teachers there is that they paid so much attention to the grades of the child. It was just all about the grades and what the grades that the child is getting, and the focus and the obsession with the grades. And so if you're not coming up a certain way, is like you're gone, you push one side, and you're not. So what would you say to teachers like that who focus just on grades?
Remember, they are part of a system. We have to understand that the Jamaican education system is where the problem is. All right, we are not building new schools. So what happened is that these from the primary schools, we are focused on the grades. Is a graded system, getting the children the type of averages to get to certain schools.
Right. So it's
So
a dog eat dog word.
Right. So it started right there. And I'm saying that if we could get it together in that some of these schools that we are saying are the upgraded high schools, we need to build some schools and call it Campaign Extension, George's Extension, Extension.
Yes.
Yeah, we need to do that, because what happens is that we are filtering these children to these schools.
Yeah.
And then these same kids now, with the schools, the high schools are rated, so everybody want to be in the top 10.
Yes.
So you have to understand, so being in the top 10 is the grades, is the ones them get and all of that.
Right,
in the
right.
different subjects.
Right.
So the teachers are just a part of that kind of system.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, that the vulnerable, what about the ones them now who are vulnerable, who not going to, we see from not going to get the 5 subjects.
Right.
What support it is. Let me tell you, I always said to the MOE, you cannot have a one size fit all.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
understand me?
That's true.
You need to understand that we have different children coming from different, also different strata, different class.
Right.
So what we have for the higher class, not going to work for the middle class.
For the middle and the lower class, yes.
So we have to give more support to the ones down the bottom.
We have to have a system. We have to put a system in place that meets the needs of all our children, because that's one of the issues I've always had about just schools and grades. Because when you grow up, you see the child who used to get grades at school, sometimes they don't come out to be the ones that are great, sometimes it's the one them where they run a back a play
Yes.
something and I get trouble and disrupt the class. And them you see as CEOs and
True.
owners, all sorts of, they're in places and you're saying, so at times you're at school and you're paying attention to the ones that are so-called bright, but then you ignore the other ones. So there has to be a system that meet the needs of all our children, lower, middle. I mean, don't even like to hear about the upper, because I don't know what's up about that. You understand? Because sometimes it's the labels that cause the children to be having the challenges that they're having at school even now. Patience, compassion, and resilience. What has teaching taught you about those?
Oh, those are powerful words. You have to definitely be a patient person, be a resilient person. You have a life in front of you where you want that child to achieve the best, not only when they're at your school, but beyond. I remember I called one of my past students to talk to my grade 6 class. I just said to him to come and talk to them. He was one of them, quite bright, but he lower socioeconomy. But I know he has his own business and making more money than me.
Yes, man. Yes,
and
man.
that's good.
Yes, man.
But I said, come talk to him. And he said to me, he said to them, first thing he said to them, Miss Hayle is the best teacher you'll ever have. And Mr. Two, I want to start, oh no, I can't hit me, somebody hit it differently. I never know he would just say that off the bat. And one of them said to me, he went to high school trying to find a teacher like me. And him miss me know somebody do better if me just to find a teacher like you, So teachers, believe me, we have to think this thing too differently. Right? We have to understand, say, look here. It's not about us, and sometimes it's not about evil. Some of the leaders, we have to find our niche, and we have to find that we are mothers to these children, so we have to find a way to get to them, to let them be the best self.
Yeah. So the teachers have to play more of a role, more of a motherly role than just teaching the children, because you're trying to impact their lives. And that's what I hear you saying. Now, we're about to wrap up, but when you look back over the years, what has been what makes the sacrifices worth it? When you look over all the sacrifices you've made over the years, what makes it worth it for you?
Oh, I think I found what makes me happy. I'm happy is to impact.
Yeah.
It makes me happy to know that my calling, I know that this is my calling, to deal with children, to deal with family, to deal with parents. As I said, my psychology background, I can talk to parents and do certain things with them, let them be better parents. So it is so good to find a calling, and find what you're good at. I said to myself that if it is that I was to do something else, maybe I wouldn't be that passionate. But anything I put my
you sound like a passionate girl like
with
me.
Everything.
Yeah, everything does.
Everything,
passionate.
that is me. That is me. I like to do it. But as I said, Simone, I wouldn't change anything.
You wouldn't change anything.
No, I wouldn't change anything. Although I know
the sacrifice
that I burn up some millions of dollars and all of that. what I could do with now.
But you wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't exchange that for anything at all.
No.
What now we're wrapping up. Do you have any final words that you want to share? That's your camera over there. You can look into it and just from your heart speak to the teachers, speak to the mothers, speak to your children.
And speak with the persons online. Thank you for tuning in, and I want to thank Simone for following what God put on your heart to have these sessions with people and to interview people. I want to say to you out there looking in, we are only going to do this journey once. Right? We are here on earth, and this is all a big test. The test is not the big house or not the big car. That's not the test. The test is how many persons' life you can affect with your life. What the resources and the gifts that God gave you. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you investing? What are you doing? How many lives are you invested into? Right? That is, if God must just come down here, you know, many people that aura what he has, many people could not survive in it. He's using us. He's using us to do his work.
Yeah.
You understand? So we need to find what is passionate, what we'll do without money. What is our passion? What is your passion? And give it 120% every day, every week, every minute.
Yeah.
Find out what it, even if you do it good or you can do it better.
Yeah, that is it.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's it.
Thank you so much. Lord, there's enough fire in here. You feel in here, feel hot. But turn on the AC, you can get a little cooler. But Miss, hello. Keisha, thank you so very much
Pleasure is mine.
for taking the time off. I know it's not holidays yet,
Yes,
but
ma'am.
you found the time to come and you said yes right off the bat. I was asking Sharon, I said, I need a teacher that really love the children. I don't just want any teacher come talk. I just want somebody where and she said, I have the perfect person for you. She's always talking about you. And she said, I have the perfect person. She said, Keisha, man, I go call her. And I'm so happy that you came and you shared, and we are now a little bit more enlightened as to what we can do also as a community in order to help the children. I'm sure I may get some people reaching out to me saying they want to buy 2 books. So you'll also be getting help for your school, and I pray that the Lord will just expand your borders so you're able to do more for our
Yes.
nation's children.
That's
because
my prayer.
because I believe God wants the people that carries a passion for our children of this nation, so that the children can be better. Because if you have better children, then you have a better nation, right? So thank you for coming, and thank you guys for tuning in. Remember to like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, click the notification bell, tell somebody that will tell somebody else about the lives on Friday. This month is Mental Health Month. It's the month that we celebrate. We look at mental health. It's Mother's Day. Is Teachers Day. Is Child's Month. So we're going to be talking to mothers and single mothers, and so I want you to stay tuned for our conversation from me. All right, guys. Sooner or later. Bye.
Hi, my name is Simone Mignot, and I am a personal and business coach. I help individuals with their personal growth and development while gaining clarity and direction. My approach is focused, God-centered, and very intentional. It's not a quick fix. So if you feel stagnant and you need clarity, please feel free to visit my website, SimoneMignot.com.
Gotta see the kingdom of truth, yeah. Sometimes in life you feel defeated, but it's not over. Hold on, don't give in. You're passing through your testing season. Where is your faith? You gotta win. You gotta win. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Gonna win. Purpose brought you through, yeah.
That you understand that you need coaching to be able to live your best life. And so you own that. My coaching for my life so that I can be the best version of myself.